Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Angling Spiders. All right everybody, out here today fishing on Glenmore Reservoir right in the middle of Calgary. This is just opened up today. May 1st is the first day that you can fish and boat on Glenmore Reservoir. So thought we'd come out for a little while. It is not the nicest conditions. It is windy, really windy, and that makes paddling really challenging. The waves aren't very high because this is a pretty sheltered location, but man, the wind is blowing. It makes trying to get in tough. But we're gonna try it here for about probably 2 hours. Make a couple of spins. I happen to know a couple of good spots to catch pike. Of course, there are trout in this lake as well, and actually perch and burbot as well, but we are targeting pike because I know where they are. So let's see if we can get on one. Took me a while, but I got one. I'm guessing it's a pike. Pretty sure it's a pike. Pretty sure. It is indeed. It is indeed. And that is my first ever fish on an SBA bait. Woo! That's cool. Oh, it's been a tough go out here. I only planned on being here for a couple hours today, and it is windy. I'm sure that's picking up on the camera. So, all right, one last look. And then this one's gonna be a keeper, so I'm gonna toss it in the back. So for those of you who haven't seen it before, this is a fish stringer. We don't get to use it very much because we don't keep fish very often. How it works is, here's an open one on the end here. Just slide it through under the gills here, straight through the mouth, then close that. Then I can release my fish grips. Then when I want to grab the fish, I just reach back here, grab the chain, and there's the fish on the end of the chain. So that one's caught. You guys are wondering where I am. As you can see on the fish finder here, I'm sitting in 2.2 meters of water. I've been going between 1.5 and 2 meters of water, and you can see this weed line. That's what I was looking for, is this submerged weed line. Really pronounced out here, and the pike are sitting in that. And in fact, this shallow area is on the other side of a drop-off. There is a underwater channel that runs against the shoreline here, and it drops down to about 4.5 meters. And this is on the other side of that. So it goes down, comes back up, and then there's this flat out here that has this weed line. That's where I'm fishing. I happen to know the pike sit in here, and so yeah, prove that right today. Another one. I got another one. Got another one. Nice. That's a better one too. Not quite as. Oh yeah, that's a better size fish. For eating, at least, for sure. Sweet. Oh, the SBA baits does it again. That one was a cast. I was just sitting here casting into the weed line and pick that one up. Let's not lose the rod. That's a better one. Yeah, long, good eating, lots of meat on that one. All right. Just on my way in, heading into the boat launch. Pick that one up. Let's have one last look before I put that one on the stringer. That was a good fight. Short run, but a good fight. Nice. Beauty. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. Now we really do have food. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna paddle back towards the dock here. We're fishing out of the south boat launch on Glenmore. It's usually where we launch from. It was particularly important today because of the south winds, so. That's good, that's good, thanks. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it. Just the 2 fish. I really tried to limit out. The limit here is 3, as I said, but couldn't do it and ran out of time. It did calm down a little bit, so it's now calm again, but we got to head back, and so we're gonna load up. Next thing I'm gonna do is figure out what to do with these fish, and so next you're gonna see me in the kitchen. We are back in the kitchen at the house, and what I've done is I've cleaned the fish and deboned them, which is very important for pike. You got to get those bones out of there because they got that Y bone that runs the middle of the fillet, which is a pain in the butt, but once you know how to get it out of there, it works pretty good. So I've done that, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook up that fish, and what I've decided to do is I'm gonna try some blackened pike, and I'm also gonna make a salad to go along with it as a side. So let's get to it. All right, so here are the ingredients for the jicama salad. This is what we're gonna use. You need some red pepper, some red onion, a jicama, some cilantro and some limes, a jalapeno, some corn. In this case, I'm using frozen corn, but you could use canned or fresh. Some red pepper flakes, some salt and pepper, some cumin, some oil and some vinegar, and a can of black-eyed peas. So what I'm going to do next is put all of this together and show you the results. All right, so we've got our ingredients here for the salad. I will give you what we put in there. There is 1 can of black-eyed peas, rinsed and drained. We've got half a red pepper chopped, 1.5 cups of jicama, half a cup of red onion, a whole jalapeno, and a cup of corn with a generous handful of cilantro. All that's been chopped and is ready to mix. On the side, we've got our dressing. That dressing includes a 1/4 cup of white vinegar, a 1/4 cup of oil, the juice of half a lime, a pinch of red pepper flakes, and a generous pinch of both salt and pepper, and lastly, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. We're going to mix that all together and show you the results. All right, so you're going to want to whisk up your dressing here a little bit just to make sure it's not separated. Then we're going to drizzle it all over this salad. And then we are going to mix everything together. All right, there we go. We got it mixed up. What you're going to want to do is put this in the fridge and let it sit for an hour or 2 so that all those flavors can soak in there, and then you're good to go. We will put the recipe of this one down below in the notes for the episode, and I just wanted to say thanks to Mama Spider for providing this recipe. All right, so now I want to go over the spice rub that we're going to be using for the blackened fish. This one comes courtesy of the blogger This Pilgrim Life, and once again I will put this recipe down below. Ingredients include 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, a teaspoon of powdered garlic, a teaspoon of powdered onion, 1/2 teaspoon of ground pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper powder. Mixed all together, and it is the 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin that's going to bring this together with the salad that we made that also had ground cumin in it. So we're gonna get this put on the fish, fry it up in a cast iron pan, and give it a try. All right, everybody, so I'm in the process here. What I did was I basically lightly brushed the fish with some butter and then put on that blackened seasoning, and then preheated the pan, and I've got the first fish in the pan here frying. It is not going to take very long to cook this fish. It will be about a couple of minutes per side, and that fish is going to be done. So I'm just going to flip it over here and see if we've got some color on the other side. There we go. That's what we're looking for, is that nice blackened color. Perfect. So these are going to be ready in about 30 seconds. We got all the color on there that we wanted. And then we're going to do a taste test. All right, of course, when you're doing this, you always got to take a little piece out and give it a try. Now the warning here, just remember, this is really hot, so be careful. I can tell you that is really, really good. All right, I'm going to get these ones out of the pan. I'm going to fry up the last bit that I have, then we're going to put it on the plate. All right, everybody, so that's going to do it for the catch and cook. We finished up our blackened pike with our jicama salad. Going to go together really well. That is going to have some kick for sure, but I will give it a try, even though I know it's good because I tried it when I was cooking it. Spicy, salty. You got the lime from the jicama salad that's going to cut some of that. This is really good. Highly recommend it. Hope you guys enjoyed this catch and cook. Haven't done one in a while. And hey, if you liked the video, smash that like button, hit subscribe. And until next time, good cooking.